Impact Wrestling results February 17, 22 First match, Masha Slamovich vs Nakiah. Slamovich is willing to give Nakiah a free shot. Nakiah obliges with forearm shivers. Slamovich headbutts Nakiah. Slamovich hits the burning hammer for a 2 count. Slamovich tugs on Nakiah's hair. Slamovich connects with the Russian death device to pick up the victory. Winner, Masha Slamovich via pinfall. Second match, Ace Austin with Madman. Fulton vs Blake. Christian vs Laredo. Kid in a triple threat match. Christian blocks a boot from Austin. Kid uppercuts Austin. Christian with a single leg takedown. Kid reverses out of the Irish whip from Christian. Christian slides under Kid. Christian leapfrogs over Kid. Kid lunges over Christian. Kid ducks a clothesline from Christian. Kid with a tilt-a-whirl head scissors takeover. Kid drop kicks Christian. Kid with 2 palm strikes. Kid puts Christian on his shoulders. Austin kicks Kid in the gut. Austin slams Christian's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Austin stomps on Christian's chest. Austin with a gut punch. Austin with a forearm smash. Kid clings onto the top rope. Kid is throwing haymakers at Christian. Kid whips Christian across the ring. Austin with a head scissors takeover over the top rope. Austin with an apron enziguri. Christian catches Austin in the ropes. Christian with Muay Thai knee strikes. Christian with a double springboard double foot stomp. Christian goes for the suicide dive, but Fulton gets in the way. Kid with the flying crossbody block to the outside. Austin with a leaping kick to Christian. Austin handstands on the ring apron. Austin nails Kid with the pump kick. Christian drop kicks Austin off the apron. Christian has complete control of the match during the commercial break. Austin pulls Christian off the apron. Austin with the springboard windmill kick for a 2 count. Austin with a knee drop. Austin repeatedly stomps on Kid's chest. Austin with a gut wrench suplex. Austin repeatedly stomps on Christian's chest. Austin is raining down haymakers. Austin with a belly to back suplex. Austin flexes his muscles. Austin is choking Christian with his boot. Austin blasts Kid with a knife-edge chop. Kid reverses out of the Irish whip from Austin. Kid with a flying forearm smash. Kid with the Michinoku driver. Kid follows that with the moonsault. Kid kicks Christian in the gut. Christian with a spinning gut buster. Kid reverses out of the Irish whip from Christian. Christian with the handspring roundhouse kick. Christian with a flying forearm smash. Christian sidesteps Austin into Kid. Christian with a release German suplex. Christian power slams Kid. Christian with the split-legged moonsault for a 2 count. Christian turns a Fosbury flop into a double reverse DDT on the floor. Christian rolls Austin back into the ring. Fulton pulls Austin out of the ring. Christian lands the suicide dive. Christian with a step-up enziguri to Austin. Christian rolls Kid back into the ring. Christian goes for a belly-to-back suplex, but Kid lands back on his feet. Kid drills Christian with the reverse Hurricane Rana. Kid connects with the frog splash for a 2 count. Austin with a twisting suplex. Austin with the spinning heel kick. Austin sidesteps Christian into the turnbuckles. Christian avoids the springboard windmill kick. Christian with the standing Spanish fly for a 2 count. Christian with forearm shivers. Christian follows that with 2 headbutts. Christian hits the 450 double foot stomp. Austin plants Christian with the springboard fold to pick up the victory. Winner, Ace Austin via pinfall. Third match, Lady Frost vs Gisele. Shaw is trying to play mind games with Frost. Frost shoves Shaw. Frost ducks a clothesline from Shaw. Shaw drops down on the canvas. Frost rolls under a clothesline from Shaw. Frost goes for a head scissors takeover, but Shaw lands back on her feet. That leads us to a quick standoff in the center of the ring. Frost with a waist lock go behind. Shaw sends Frost to the corner. Frost push kicks Shaw. Frost cartwheels over Shaw. Frost with a basement dropkick. Frost with a running roundhouse kick. Frost follows that with a running cannonball strike for a 1 count. Shaw reverses out of the Irish whip from Frost. Shaw blocks a boot from Frost. Shaw with the windmill kick. Shaw hits the draping DDT for a 2 count. Shaw punches Frost in the back. Shaw sends Frost into the middle rope. Neither lady can land a strike in the center of the ring. Shaw with the rolling elbow. Shaw with a knife-edge chop. Shaw whips Frost across the ring. Shaw with a running uppercut. Frost answers with a running forearm smash. Shaw drives her knee into the midsection of Frost. Shaw with a running pump knee strike for a 2 count. Shaw tells Frost to get up. Frost avoids the super kick. Frost with the spinning roundhouse kick. Frost lands the temperature drop for a 2 count. Frost is shocked. Frost ascends to the top turnbuckle. Shaw with a step up ends Widgery. Shaw with the avalanche Spanish fly for a 2 count. Shaw connects with the corkscrew splash to pick up the victory. Winner, Gisele Shaw via pinfall. 4th match, Chris Sabin with Team Impact vs Kenny King W/Honor No More. Ian Ricabani joins the commentary team for this match. Collar and elbow tie up. Sabin applies a wrist lock. Sabin transitions into a hammer lock. Sabin goes for a Japanese arm drag, but King lands back on his feet. King starts gloating on the outside. King kicks Sabin in the gut. Wrist lock exchange. Sabin with a deep arm drag. Sabin mocks King. Sabin applies a side headlock. King whips Sabin across the ring. King drops down on the canvas. King leapfrogs over Sabin. Sabin with a hip toss. Sabin drop kicks King. Sabin stomps on Matt Taven's fingers. King drops Sabin with a bulldog across the top strand for a 1 count. King with a snap vertical suplex. King transitions into a ground and pound attack for a 2 count. Sabin with forearm shivers. King punches Sabin in the back. King power slams Sabin for a 2 count. King applies a rear chin lock. Sabin grabs the bottom rope which forces the break. Sabin with a knife-edge chop. Sabin decks King with a back elbow smash. King sweeps out the legs of Sabin. King with the roundhouse kick for a 2 count. King goes back to the rear chin lock. Sabin with heavy body shots. King with a knee lift. King sends Sabin to the corner. Sabin with the sunset flip for a 2 count. King kicks Sabin in the gut. Sabin reverses out of the Irish whip from King. King with the sunset flip for a 2 count. Both guys are knocked down after a double clothesline. Sabin kicks King in the face. Sabin scores 2 forearm knockdowns. Sabin ducks a clothesline from King. Sabin with a back body drop. Sabin with the hell of a kick. Sabin follows that with the tornado DDT for a 2 count. King denies the cradle shock. Sabin denies the royal flush. King hits the spine buster. Sabin avoids the twisting pescado. Sabin with the PK. Sabin rolls King back into the ring. Sabin goes for the flying crossbody block, but King rolls him over for a 2 count. King kicks Sabin in the gut. Sabin ducks a clothesline from King. Sabin super kicks King. King with the snapdragon suplex. King with the tiger driver for a 2 count. King goes for the royal flush, but Sabin clings onto the top rope. Sabin connects with the rolling crucifix to pick up the victory. Winner, Chris Sabin via pinfall. 5th match, Mickie James and Chelsea Green vs Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans. Chelsea Green and Tasha Steelz will start things off. Steelz tags out to Evans. Green with a waist lock go behind. Green ducks a clothesline from Evans. Evans denies the schoolgirl roll-up. Green with an arm drag takeover. Evans sidesteps Green into the turnbuckles. Green drives Evans face first into the middle turnbuckle pad. Green tags in Mickie. Mickie and Green avoids the double clothesline. Double flapjack. Mickie dumps Steelz on top of Evans. Mickie goes into the cover for a 2 count. Mickie with Muay Thai knee strikes. Evans drives Mickie back first into the turnbuckles. Evans with clubbing shoulder blocks. Evans tags in Steelz. Steelz talks smack to Mickie. Steelz with a knife edge chop. Steelz rams Mickey's face across the middle strand. Steelz uppercuts Mickie. Steelz taunts Green. Mickie decks Steelz with a back elbow smash. Mickie with a Hurricane Rana. Mickie drops Steelz with a neck breaker. Mickie tags in Green. Double elbow drop for a 2 count. Steelz reverses out of the Irish whip from Green. Green ducks a clothesline from Steelz. Green slides under Steelz. Green sweeps out the legs of Steelz. Green with a running neck snap for a 2 count. Green holds onto the ropes. Green rocks Steelz with a forearm smash. Green ducks a clothesline from Evans. Green kicks Evans off the ring apron. Steelz has Green perched on the top turnbuckle. Green with clubbing blows to Steelz back. Green sends Steelz crashing into the canvas. Evans shoves Green off the top turnbuckle. Steelz and Evans has complete control of the match during the commercial break. Following a snapmare takeover, Steelz applies a rear chin lock. Green with heavy body shots. Steelz answers with a knife edge chop. Green with an inside cradle for a 2 count. Green rolls Steelz over for a 2 count. Steelz with a double-handed chop. Green with a leaping double knee strike. Green follows that with the sunset flip for a 2 count. Steelz kicks Green in the face for a 1 count. Steelz drives her knee into the midsection of Green. Steelz continues to talk smack to Mickie. Green with an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Steelz knocks Mickie off the apron. The referee is trying to calm down Mickie. Steelz goes for a running elbow drop, but Green ducks out of the way. Green hooks both legs for a 2 count. Steelz applies a front face lock. Evans tags herself in. Evans punches Green in the back. Green denies the powerbomb. Green shoves Evans. Green with the pump kick. Evans stops Green in her tracks. Mickie tees off on Evans. Steelz and Evans gangs up on Green as Mickie bickers with the referee. Evans tags in Steelz. Steelz repeatedly stomps on Green's chest. Steelz is choking Green with her boot. Steelz tags in Evans with forearm shivers. Evans goes for a powerbomb, but Green lands back on her feet. Green tags in Mickie. Mickie with forearm shivers. Mickie drop kicks the left knee of Evans. Mickie with a running boot. Mickie with clubbing cross faces. Mickie applies the sleeper hold. Evans sends Mickie back first into the canvas. Evans tags in Steelz. Mickie ducks a clothesline from Steelz. Mickie with 3 clotheslines. Steelz decks Mickie with a back elbow smash. Mickie with the flapjack. Mickie kicks Evans off the apron. Mickie dives over Steelz. Mickie denies the cutter. Mick delivers the Mick kick for a 2 count. Green goes for the code breaker, but Evans counters with the spinebuster. Mickie super kicks Evans. Mickie kicks Evans in the gut. Mickie connects with the Mick DDT. Steelz plants Mickie with the crucifix bomb to pick up the victory. Winner, Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans via pinfall. Updated Impact No Surrender 2022 match card, Moose, C, vs William Morrissey for the Impact World Championship, Mickie James, C, vs Tasha Steelz with Savannah Evans for the Impact Knockouts World Championship, Team Impact vs Honor No More with Maria Kanellis in a 10-man tag team match, Matt Cardona, C, vs Jordan Grace for the Impact Digital Media Championship, Jonah vs Black Taurus, Jay White vs Eric Young, The Good Brothers. C, vs. The Gorillas of Destiny for the Impact World Tag Team Championship, Chris Bay vs Ace Austin with Madman Fulton vs Jake Something vs Mike Bailey in a fatal 4-way match. The winner will become the #1 contender for the Impact X Division Championship, Deonna Purrazzo, C, versus TBD for either the Impact Knockouts World Championship or the Raw Women's World Championship. Sixth match, the Bullet Club with Chris Bay versus Violent by Design in a 6-man tag team match. Jay White and Eric Young will start things off. Collar and elbow tie up. Palm strike exchange. Strong lock up. Young backs White into the turnbuckles. White turns Young. Young kicks White in the gut. Sidestep display. White stomps on Young's chest. Knife edge chop exchange. Young fights out of the fireman's carry position. Young with a blistering chop. White with a back body drop. White applies a wrist lock. Loa tags himself in. Loa with a straight right hand. Loa applies a wrist lock. Young drives his knee into the midsection of Loa. Young tags in Diener. Loa scores the elbow knockdown. Loa applies a front face lock. Loa tags in Tonga. Double Irish whip. Tonga with a gut punch. Loa uppercuts Young. Tonga with a leaping neck breaker. Diener tags in Doering. Doering drives Tonga back first into the turnbuckles. Doering with forearm shivers. Doering is fired up. Tonga sidesteps Doering into the turnbuckles. Loa with a corner clothesline. White with a running uppercut. God clotheslines Doering over the top rope. Stereo dropkicks. VBD regroups on the outside. VBD regains control of the match during the commercial break. Doering kicks Tonga in the face. Tonga with a heavy body shots. Doering with a body slam / rebound elbow drop combination for a 1 count. Doering applies the cravate. Doering punches Tonga in the back. Simultaneous tag to Diener. VBD gangs up on Tonga. Tonga is displaying his fighting spirit. Young stops Tonga in his tracks. Diener tags in Doering. Doering clears the ring. Tonga is throwing haymakers at Doering. Doering rocks Tonga with a forearm smash. Doering whips Tonga across the ring. Tonga ducks a clothesline from Doering. Doering with a running crossbody block for a 2 count. Doering tags in Young. Young with a falling sledge for a 2 count. Young slams Tonga's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Young tags in Diener. Diener repeatedly stomps on Tonga's chest. Diener uses the bottom rope as a weapon. Diener starts biting Tonga's forehead. Diener tags in Doering. Doering with 2 toe kicks for a 1 count. Tonga fights out of the fireman's carry position. Loa tags himself in. Loa gets up in Doering's grill. Shoulder block exchange. Doering clotheslines Loa. White and Young are tagged in. White ducks a clothesline from Young. White knocks Diener off the apron. White unloads 3 knife-edge chops. Young reverses out of the Irish whip from White. White sidesteps Young into the turnbuckles. White is lighting up Young's chest. Young skins the cat. White chops Young in mid-air. White with a running uppercut. White hits the blade buster for a 2 count. White applies the sleeper hold. Doering attacks White from behind. Loa delivers his combination offense. Tonga with 2 drop kicks. Loa punches Doering in the back. God drops Doering with the magic killer. Young runs interference. Young with a belly-to-back suplex. Diener kicks Tonga in the gut. Diener with a somersault neck breaker. White goes for the Blade Runner, but Young counters with a big haymaker. Tornado knee smash / flying elbow drop combination for a 2 count. White denies the pile driver. Young denies the sleeper suplex. Young kicks White in the gut. Young goes for the pile driver, but White counters with a back body drop. Young decks White with a back elbow smash. Diener tags himself in. White nails Young with the sleeper suplex. Diener dives over White. God connects with the 3D. God plants Diener with the double supreme flow. White goes into the cover and picks up the victory. After the match, Bullet Club has a standoff with the Good Brothers to close the show. Winner, the Bullet Club via pinfall.